My name is David,
Hi,
and
David.
hello. We're going to go and introduce all the teachers. I'm going to say something about myself and what I'm doing right now. I am 44 years old, and right now I am vacationing in Oahu, which is an island in Hawaii. I've been here for about 10 days, and I'm going to ask people. So start thinking of a question about Hawaii. All your students, think of a question you can ask me about Hawaii, and I'm going to try and answer it. I've only been here for about 10 days. So try and stump me, meaning try and make your questions a little bit, not, oh, how's the weather? That's kind of a simple question. Think of a very interesting question, okay? All the students, so think about it. Okay, I'm going to pass now to Victor. Victor, you can say something about yourself.
Hello, my name is Victor, and I live in Baldwin Park, California, and I'm majoring in computer science at Rio Hondo College. And Professor Leo is my professor for most of my computer science classes. And my hobbies are, building stuff, cooking, and playing video games such as, Breath of the Wild, Super Smash Bros, and Minecraft. And yeah, pass it on to Jaden.
Okay. Hello. My name is Jaden. I'm attending ninth grade as of this year. Some of my hobbies include playing piano, reading, and then just arts in general. Uh, I'll pass it on to Rebecca.
Yeah, so anyways, hello, my name is Rebecca, but I don't mind if you call me Phoenix since that's technically the account that I'm going under. Um okay, so I'm also a ninth grader at Whitney High School, and some of my hobbies include singing, reading, and creative writing. Um any other teachers left?
I No, I don't think so. Is anybody here the teachers that all right, let's
Okay,
start.
All
so
Okay.
right.
there's four teachers. My name is David. I'm the first teacher. Remember the question I asked you a few minutes ago, students? Ask me a question about Hawaii. So who's going to be the brave one and go first? 现在我们有46个学生，对不对？ Somebody must have a question about
Mm,
Hawaii. This is to get a
mm.
free airplane ticket to come to Hawaii, all expense. So ask a good question. If I cannot answer the question, you
Okay.
get the airplane ticket.
Did you see a lava?
Okay.
Lava. Okay, yes, I see. People have. What produces lava? A volcano. So actually today I went to Oahu's east side. It's called Hawaii Kai, sort of like Cobra Kai. And there was a volcano there. It was inactive. However, we walked up the volcano and it was pretty steep. And there's called lava rocks. They're dark black rocks that are actually pretty sharp. If you sort of rub against it, it could cut your skin. So lava rocks are that's the closest I got to lava. Just lava rocks. That's a very good question. Does anybody else have a question?
Can I ask a question, Mr. David?
Yes, Phoenix. Go ahead. Shoot.
All right. Is there an animal that represents Hawaii?
Yes, there is an animal that represents Hawaii. The animal that represents Hawaii a lot is they call it the red-headed cardinal. It has a red head
Oh.
and it has a black and white body. Now that's not the state bird. The state bird is a very long name. If any of the students know, could Google how to say the state bird, then you get extra bonus. You get to fly to
Okay.
Hawaii, so just think about it. Just to give you a clue, it has like 20 syllables. It's like 20 syllables, the state bird. It's like ooh la 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 ooh, la la waka, something like that. So if anybody could find out, that'd be great. That's a good question, Phoenix. Anybody else?
同学们，你们可以把你们的camera 打开吗 ？Tim, do you have question? Anna, can you turn on your camera? Jerry, I like your camera. So Jerry, did you Google it and tell us the state bird of Hawaii? 谢谢你们打开你们的 camera. Okay, anyone who can tell us the state bird of California? You can Google it with your phone.
It's not cheating this time. This time it's not cheating. You could use Google. And just to let you know that in Hawaii, it seems like a lot of syllables repeat, like mahi mahi, like halalulu,
Yeah.
like liki liki. It's very interesting how things repeat a lot. All the street names, all the cities tend to repeat a lot. So the same thing with the state bird. It's amazing how much it repeats.
Mr. David, I found on Google this Hawaiian name for the reef triggerfish. It's a pretty long name.
Yeah, I think you meant that instead
That's
of
the
bird.
oh, the fish, right?
Yeah,
That's
the
right.
fish,
It
not
was
the bird.
Fish. Yeah.
The fish.
What's
Do
the name?
you pronounce it humu nuku apua?
Yeah, that sounds right. That's how I
Sounds
would
close
pronounce
to
it
when I was hearing
too.
the video.
That's how I would pronounce it too. Yes. Good, good. Does anybody else have any questions about Hawaii? Since I'm here right now, I can answer any questions you have. Any burning question you have about Hawaii, which is actually the closest state to Taiwan. I think it's about 5,000 miles away from Australia. So you figure it's what, 4,000 miles away from Taiwan? Something like that? And actually, this would be a question to the students. How many miles or how many kilometers is Hawaii away from Taipei? Okay, so that's a question. Oh, just to let you know also, Hawaii, it means, see, the locals here pronounce the W's with a V. So it's Hawaii with a V sound. Hawaii. Okay? And the ha means air, like 空气, right? Ha. Va means water, 水. So 空气跟水 is Hawaii. Okay, so that's something to keep in your record books, in your minds when you go to visit. Hawaii, air and water. Hawaii. There's an apostrophe, or what seems like an apostrophe in Hawaii, and basically that they call it a name. It's called this. Let me just look it up really quick. It is called a 叫什么名字的 apostrophe， 叫一个。等一下，我可以慢慢看，我写下来了。It's a diacritical. Diacritical， 谢谢我的老婆就刚刚告诉我。Whenever you see the little backwards apostrophe in a Hawaiian name, it's called a diacritical. Diacritical. Okay, 你们可不可以说 diacritical？ 学生。
Diacritical.
对 ，diacritical。 It's a
Is
backwards.
it diacritical or?
Dia, D-I-A, I believe.
Oh,
Dia.
dia?
Mhm.
Okay,
Critical.
diacritical.
It's like in a reverse apostrophe. And whenever you see a diacritical, it's a pause. It's like almost like a period. For example, Hawaii. There's a little pause. Hawaii. Hawaii. Can the students say Hawaii? And remember, the W is pronounced with the V sound. For example, there's a beach called Eva Beach, but it's spelled E-W-A. E-W-A. You would think it would be Iwa Beach. Iwa Beach. It's Eva Beach. Eva, like a girl's name is Eva. So all the W's are pronounced with a V sound. So just have that in your mind. When you do come visit one time, you'll know diacritical. And Hawaii means, 谁知道啊? What does Hawaii, what are the two elements that I mentioned that va is what? Air and water. Air and water is Hawaii. Okay, 有没有还有没有问题要问我？假如没有 I'm going to pass it over to Victor. 还有没有